Hi, my name is Paul Kelly. I'm a veterinary surgeon in Paul Kelly's Veterinary Surgery at Centrepoint, Ferryhouse Road, Rathote, County Meath. And I just want to talk to you a little bit about obesity and diabetes today. Just a few words on that topic. Very often people look at the amount of food they're giving their dog and they think that's not enough food. But they're seeing it with their own eyes, and they can probably weigh 70 or 80 kilos when the dog might weigh 5 or 10 kilos, and they're thinking that's not an awful lot of food. He's going to need more than that. So a little bit more in their hands could be an awful lot more to the dog, because the dog, they don't need what we need. They don't need to eat that much. It's just, and the more they get, if they start put on weight, then they're at risk of getting diabetes. Now, diabetes will happen for a number of reasons. Sometimes it just happens, and you say, why does the dog get sick? But it can be controlled by diet and by insulin injections. It's very important that you find out if your dog has diabetes, and so that you can control the problem. But if you consider, going back to the obesity, which is very often the cause of diabetes, if you consider, if you took, say, one potato or half a potato, and for me, I'm 100 kilos, so if I take one half of a potato and I give that half to my dog who weighs 10 kilos or 15 kilos, well, I'm 6 to 7 times his weight, so I should be. It's like me eating 6 or 7 potatoes, and it's like a piece of a Mars bar. That could be me eating. That could be me eating 6, a full Mars bar between meals. Even though I'm only giving him a flake, but if he only weighs 10 kilos and I'm 100 kilos, so. That's it. It's exercise and diet, and also on the different foods, all the different proprietary foods, they will tell you how much you should feed your dog, and it's always specific to that food because they have different constituents, and you should stick to that. And it may look like an awful lot less than you think, and I know from personal experience, I've looked at the food I'm feeding my dog and I'm thinking that doesn't look like an awful lot, and it probably isn't, but it's enough for them. They don't need. If you go to animals in the wild, sometimes they eat once a week. They'll have days where they won't eat at all. Any of the zoos, the animals won't be fed every day, because that's nature, and that's what's good for them. So diabetes and obesity. Obesity is a huge problem, and I know people feel they're being, what's the word? They're not being kind to the dog. They're hurting them. They're killing them with kindness is what they're doing, by just overfeeding them. So anything like that, any questions you have or any queries, just give us a call at 8027-604 or drop me an email to info@paulkellyvet.com. It's free, it doesn't cost anything. So if you think something, just drop us a line. Thank you.